A lesser shitty ranty YouTuber might just make a video on a topic and then leave it to die. Not me, folks. I like to follow through on some of my discussions, my opinions, and my videos. Today is no exception because I am a little bit frustrated with my comments on my beta exclusivity video for Call of Duty World War II. Now, if you're watching this video, it's probably because you watched the beta exclusivity video. If you didn't, it's on my channel. Maybe I'll link it in the comment section or the description. I'm usually pretty bad at that because when I wake up, the video's already been out for several hours and people don't see it. So just look for my beta exclusivity video. It's very recent on my channel, especially if you're watching this on the day that it comes out. But anyway, on to the actual topic at hand. The comment section of that video is filled with people saying some garbage, and I'd like to debunk it here a little bit. So the first thing is, nobody complained about exclusivity when Xbox had it. Actually, PlayStation fans threw a giant hissy fit every time a DLC came out because of the DLC exclusivity that Xbox had over PlayStation. Yes, people fucking complained. Even though I had an Xbox and the exclusivity deal was active, I still feel like it was strange that they paid the same amount of money and still got stuff a month later. I feel like whoever wasn't on the exclusive side, like if you're an Xbox player, or at the time if you were a PlayStation player, I feel like you should at least get like $10 off. You're getting stuff 30 days later when it comes to the DLC, so I think the DLC should be less expensive. But that's not how exclusivity works. And also, by the way, that's not what my fucking video is about. It was about beta exclusivity, which is new. People's comments about the beta exclusivity really fucking puzzled me. It's telling me that I was just mad because I don't get to play it first. I don't care if I play it first. I don't care if I play the beta a month later. My problem was, as stated in the video, even though nobody fucking listens to opinionated videos, they watch opinionated rants and then like they take little chunks out of it. If you listen to me, I'm not saying that they get to have it first. I'm saying that PlayStation has 6 days of testing on its platform. Xbox only has 3. The comments then proceed to say, oh, you're just mad because you don't have a PlayStation. You should just buy a PlayStation. This is why PlayStation is better. These comments are retarded on a lot of levels. First of all, PlayStation can get higher resolutions and has some cool exclusive titles. That's it. Xbox also has some cool exclusives and can run games just fine, and its constant updates makes me very happy to be a fan of it. Also, with my Xbox Live Gold subscription, I get 4 free games a month, and this month includes Red Faction, Bayonetta, Slime Rancher, and Trials Fusion. Those are 4 games that I would love to try and I would love to play but never pay for because I pay $60 a year for Xbox Live Gold. I don't have to pay for those games. Telling somebody that's bought into an existing console franchise to just, oh, you should just buy another one. Fuck you for that. I'm sorry. It's just, unless somebody already has both or has them, like, is already like established rich enough to have both, that's one thing. But if I've bought into Xbox, all of my stuff is Xbox. My headset is Xbox. My hard drive is Xbox. My fucking console is an Xbox. My account is on Xbox. My friends are on Xbox. My gamer score. I have hundreds of dollars, over thousands of dollars worth of fucking games on my Xbox. And a lot of that's due to the free-to-play titles. I have so many Assassin's Creeds, I have Halo Reach, I have fucking Bayonetta I get to play. When I've heard it's great and I've never fucking played it, now I can. Look, this is an Xbox fanboy video. If I was on PlayStation and people are saying, oh, just buy an Xbox One X, I'd be like, fuck you, no, I don't want to just go buy into a whole other console family, you know? I maybe have 2 friends, maybe 3? I think only 2 friends, that's even pushing it, that have multiple consoles. So I'm not saying telling somebody to switch from Xbox, that's bogus. I'm saying telling anybody to switch from their console family is stupid, especially when it comes to DLC exclusivity, which again, wasn't what the fucking video was about. The Xbox One and the PS4 are both pretty subpar consoles hardware-wise. They're behind. Even the PS4 Pro is going to be behind way sooner than the Xbox One X, and the Xbox One X is going to be behind, and some developers are even saying that it already is behind. But that's like, apparently one game developer was like, our game can't run at true 4K 60 FPS, the console's bullshit. Which is a valid complaint, but it's only one from what I've seen. If I sound like a biased fanboy, it's cause I've bought into the Microsoft thing. My only other thing to play games on is my Game Boy, my phone, oh yeah, and my $1,400 gaming PC. It just bothers me that people watched a video where I was basically saying every platform should have an equal amount of days for the developers to test it, to stress test the servers, to see how the game performs when hundreds of thousands of people are playing it. Every platform deserves that. I don't care if PC data mines it. It's a World War II game. It's all kind of laid out already what's going to be in it. It'd be really hard to surprise me at this point. I'm sure some Zombies fans like, they could spoil the end, they could spoil the Easter egg. Oh fuck, who cares? I'm sorry, that's just my thing, who cares? I don't know, avoid the internet until the game comes out? Whatever. They deserve the time to test. Their pre-order costs the same as everybody else's. So why do I only get to test for 3 days? I'm not talking about play time, I'm talking about testing time. You understand what I mean? I mean, the game will be better on platforms that have more days for them to test. Does that not make sense to people? I want the same amount of days tested on my platform as the other platform. Somehow, in fanboys' minds, equates to, why doesn't this kid just fucking buy a PlayStation? This is why PlayStation's better. Why did nobody complain when PlayStation wasn't getting the DLC earlier? First of all, getting a DLC pack 30 days later than a console you're not even on isn't that bad. But beta testing before launch, I don't know, equal amount of days for each platform seems reasonable. Now, Infinite Warfare's beta was a lot like this, and they did a lot of great optimizations. But Xbox launched with a horrible frame rate issue that was tied to the preview program and certain background apps and the film grain setting. Oh, that's because Infinity Ward's incompetent, they didn't have the fucking leaderboards out. Okay, sure, whatever, but here's the thing. The game had so many fixes between its beta and its very short amount of time to release. Like, they fixed so many things. They fixed time to die, they fixed time to kill, they changed so many things, they optimized the fuck out of the game. But there were Xbox and PC specific problems. That's right, I didn't mention this, but PC also had a huge hacking issue. Huge, and it still has a hacking issue. Activision needs to not use betas as marketing and should actually use them to test out the game. I'm not saying that the issue on Xbox would have been caught with the beta, but it's more likely to have been caught during the beta, even though betas are usually older versions of the game, like older, stable versions of the game that were made specifically for the beta. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud here. There are fixes that happened between Infinite Warfare's beta and launch, even though there's only like 2 weeks in between. There was a lot of fixes, they worked overtime, and the game launched and had so many updates and hotfix patches, and it was beautiful, and I love the support they gave to the game. I have a whole video where I gush about that. I'm gonna fanboy the fuck out in that video because they did amazing things. They kept me interested in a type of Call of Duty that does not interest me anymore. That's fucking impressive. I'm a cynical dick. Actually, I'm kind of cute and cuddly, but I'm also cynical dick. So let me summarize my follow-up here. Basically, the comments that are saying you need to buy a PlayStation, you're just mad because you don't get to play it soon enough, you missed the fucking point. You completely missed the point. I don't care if I played the DLCs or the beta a month later, as long as I get the same thing. If Sledgehammer does as much with their beta as Infinity Ward did with their beta, even though I'm guessing World War II will get a lot less scrutiny from the community because it's already praised by so many people, but if Sledgehammer works really hard, there shouldn't be an issue. I'm just saying, I think the platforms should have an equal amount of time to test. Does that make sense to you guys? And come on, Call of Duty, the PC community is about ready to give up on you. The only thing holding it together is Treyarch. I dislike so much of what Treyarch does, but the one thing they've done really well is they have held on to their PC player base, and they have made them keep coming back even after the game is basically dead. Not by adding a ton of new incentives, but by keeping the game updated and fixed and working. So that's the end of this little secondary tangent. I don't know if I'll call this a follow-up or a part 2, but I'm basically just mad at anybody, and even if like you're a fan and you're watching this and you commented something like that, I'm talking to you directly. Like, seriously, you missed the point of the video. It went over your head. I want testing days. Me and all my friends could be completely excluded from it by name. Like, no, fuck that guy and fuck his friends. They don't get to play. That would be fine with me as long as my platform has 6 days. 6 days of people trying it out, and PC players get 6 days of people trying it out. DLC is whatever, micro DLC is whatever, updates well, updates shouldn't be exclusive, but I could even let those slide. But beta testing should not just be a marketing ploy, and it is. The game won't change drastically between its beta and its launch. The game we're going to play during the Call of Duty World War II beta is going to be the game we buy on a larger scale with more things to play with. But that doesn't mean that they can't change things, they can't fix things, they can't optimize things. And the more betas become about marketing and become about, you know, oh, make sure you pre-order so you can play the beta, it's like, this isn't a taste test. This should be a test of how well your software runs on all of our machines. But this video's gone on way too long. If you made it to this point, give me an AO in the comments section. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching my content. And I'm going to be hitting 11,000 subscribers probably by the time this goes up. So I'll do a video for that. Big Q&A video this week, guys. It'll replace Worst Gun in Shooter History because I'm still working out the kinks on that and working on a decent sized intro. Shouldn't be longer than 20 seconds. And so, yeah, I'm going to work on a Q&A video after I hit 11,000. Sorry I didn't do anything for 10,000. My life kind of... and so now I have other things to do. Not because of my girlfriend. That's actually been really cool, but like this just... thing after thing after thing came up and I never got to do it, and I'm still a little bit surreal right now. I don't feel like a 5-digit subscriber YouTuber, but I'd say it's a weird feeling. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be making more crappy content for you guys soon. Hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.
I'm not hiding in this ocean or anything.
Like this though.
Oh!
Are you fucking kidding me?
With your own shit. No! I forgot you can stab in this
He never
game.
was good with the dual magnums.
Oh, I was.
He got really fucking good with them.